Hello guys. Welcome to Unlocks. Today we're going to explore some best time travel movies. All the time. So let's start the video. First one. Back to the Future. Marty McFly, a typical American teenager of the 80s, is accidentally sent back to 1955 in a plutonium-powered DeLorean time machine invented by a slightly mad scientist. During his often hysterical, always amazing trip back in time, Marty must make certain his teenage parents to meet and fall in love, so he can get back to the future. Next. Edge of Tomorrow. An alien race has hit the Earth in an unrelenting assault unbeatable by any military unit in the world. Major William Cage, Cruz, is an officer who has never seen a day of combat when he is unceremoniously dropped into what amounts to a suicide mission. Killed within minutes, Cage now finds himself inexplicably thrown into a time loop, forcing him to live out the same brutal combat over and over, fighting and dying again and again. Next. 12 Monkeys. James Cole, a prisoner of the state in the year 2035, can earn parole if he agrees to travel back in time and thwart a devastating plague. The virus has wiped out most of the Earth's population and the remainder live underground because the air is poisonous. Returning to the year 1990, 6 years before the start of the plague, Cole is soon imprisoned in a psychiatric facility because his warnings sound like mad ravings. There he meets a scientist named Dr. Catherine Riley and Jeffrey Goins, the mad son of an eminent virologist. Cole is returned by the authorities to the year 2035, and finally ends up at his intended destination in 1996. Next. Time Crimes. Hector is an ordinary man who's moving to a new house with his wife. One evening, while he's looking through his binoculars, he sees a naked girl in the woods. He decides to go there just to find that same girl laying on a rock. Suddenly, a man with a pink bandage covering his face, stabs Hector in his arm with scissors. Next. Predestination. Predestination chronicles the life of a temporal agent sent on an intricate series of time travel journeys designed to ensure the continuation of his law enforcement career for all eternity. Now, on his final assignment, the agent must pursue the one criminal that has eluded him throughout time. Next. Safety Not Guaranteed. Darius is a young intern at a Seattle-based magazine and jumps at the chance to investigate the author of a classified ad seeking someone to travel back in time with. Along with Jeff, the staff writer, and Renaud, a fellow intern, the three go on a road trip to a coastal town. While Jeff just wants to chase after his high school crush and Renaud wants some kind of life experience, Darius spends her time with Kenneth, a man who believes that he has built a time machine. The closer they become and the more they understand about each other, the less clear it becomes if Kenneth is just crazy or if he actually is going to successfully travel back in time. Next. Groundhog Day. A weatherman is reluctantly sent to cover a story about a weather forecasting rat, as he calls it. This is his fourth year on the story, and he makes no effort to hide his frustration. On awaking the following day, he discovers that it's Groundhog Day again, and again, and again. First he uses this to his advantage, then comes the realization that he is doomed to spend the rest of eternity in the same place, seeing the same people do the same thing every day. Next. Time After Time. It's 1893 London. Futurist H.G. Wells believes that the future holds a utopian society. He also believes in time travel. He has just built a time machine which he is displaying to a group of skeptical friends, including Surgeon Dr. John Leslie Stevenson. Unbeknown to Wells or anyone else among that circle, Stevenson is better known to the public as Jack the Ripper. Just as the police are about to capture Stevenson, he uses the time machine to escape, with Wells being the only one who knows what happened to him. Next. Arrival. Linguistics professor Louise Banks leads an elite team of investigators when gigantic spaceships touch down in 12 locations around the world. As nations teeter on the verge of global war, Banks and her crew must race against time to find a way to communicate with the extraterrestrial visitors. Hoping to unravel the mystery, she takes a chance that could threaten her life and quite possibly all of mankind. So that's all for today. Subscribe for more videos.